Oh, right. It's time for Xenoblade hours today. Hey. Sweet. I've been waiting for this for so long. I can't wait to play it. But first, I have to do some testing. Yeah, this is one thing that I forgot to do. I need to test the audio before we get in. Gotta make sure it sounds good before we start it up. Hopefully it sounds good. Gotta test these levels. Yeah, please let me know how it sounds. Audio-wise. Yeah, I'll just do a quick test first before we actually start the thing. Don't mind me, just playing some Smash. Hope you enjoy the game, thanks. Already sounds good on my end, maybe the voice is a bit tinny. Okay, I think the tinniness is something I can't fix, but if the audio levels are good... Oh. Whoa! I think because of multiverses, I'm kind of used to using the left trigger to jump now. Wow, this feels weird. Uh oh. Okay, don't look at that. Audio sounds perfectly fine. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Time to boot it up. Thanks for the help. I already got the profile and everything ready, right? I'm all set for this. All set. I'm gonna blast it on my end. I gotta hear it like really well. Oh, there it is. Nice, nice. Game saves automatically. Yeah, that's good, that's good. Well, I can barely hear it. Wonder why it starts out like that. Okay, going right into it. Dude, the best player in the tournament got upset, so I gotta play for him for 5th. Oh no, you got this. Oh, thanks for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you. You got this, Steven. Hopefully the Polygon gameplay really helps out to freshen up your skills. You got this. Headphones? TV speakers? Headphones? Everything's maxed out, that's good. Autoplay? Yeah. I could fix these settings later. Okay. Let's get in there. Okay, yeah, I think I'll challenge myself this time. This will be fun. Here we go. It looks so good. It looks so good.
Come on, hurry up. The Queen's anniversary is gonna start without us, guys.
Yeah, move your feet. Hop, hop, run like you mean it. Slow down, guys. Is it true, though? There's gonna be fireworks.
Yeah. Saw them setting it up yesterday. There were loads of them. It'll be worth it, promise. Gotcha!
Wow. What's going on here?
Two colossal martial nations locked in war. Kevez and Agnes. What is it they need to stay alive? Water? Food? Certainly. But what we need most is life itself. Taking each other's lives, with the taken flames becoming your own in turn. While the other, the one whose essence is stolen, leaves only a husk.
What are you playing at? How can we claim their life if you blow up the whole sparking thing? Cripple them! Aim lower! Yes, sir. Lower and aim, sir.
Fighting in order to live, and living to fight. That's the way of our world. Ionios. cruel irony that it should mean eternity. Because slowly but surely, our world is now dying. Even though we have yet to realize that fact.
Worry about yourself, Noah. There's still more of them.
Even so.
Shut it! Stop flapping your gums and move!
Yeah, we've got more incoming.
Oh. Straight to gameplay, let's go. You will automatically attack an enemy if you approach them. Stand near an enemy to continue auto-attacking. In range, okay. Get close. Japanese voices? Nice. Yeah, I've played all of Xenoblade with the English dub, so I'm happy to hear the the accent. Looks like my camera position's okay. It covers the tutorial, but I think it should be fine. An exclamation mark will mark your next destination. Okay. You can review tips. Got it.
Did you watch me strut my stuff?
It's 'cause I'm just that good.
Very cool, very cool. What if I go backwards?
I guess having the upper hand doesn't guarantee your safety.
That thing's spooky.
Colony Sigma were fighting frantically for their lives. Just like us.
Let's keep on routing these fools and keep this moving forward.
Just
Begin a battle by drawing your weapon. Target an enemy, then press the A button to draw your weapon. To withdraw from battle, hold A. Hold A to sheath, okay. Target them. If they're multiple enemies... Oh, it automatically targets, got it.
don't get in over your head, okay, lads?
Weapons out. That guy's really tanking it. Bunch of jokers here. Oh, missed. More! Arts are stronger than auto attacks. X, Y, or B. After using an art, you can't use it again until the gauge fills up. Yeah, recharge. First, we'll go behind them. Use edge thrust. Go to the side. And use area of effect. Oh, I missed. Nice. Oh, they're targeting me now. Okay, aggro's off. We're good. There we go. Use side break here. Should get him. Yep. Nice. Nice heals. From behind. Nice.
Keep going. Right. Let's push on. Spark these colony signal mudders.
They're tough. Noah, we gotta fight back. Time to draw weapons.
Aggro is off. We'll do a back attack. To the side. Area of effect. Good topple. Ooh. One more? There we go. Oh, I think I changed that. Chained that properly. Okay. Oh, an attack up circle. Interesting. Okay, I'll use back attack here against this enemy. Oh, I couldn't chain that. Okay. Slice? Yep. Oh, wait. Sweet.
They outflanked us! Lance! The front line! That Trish's team? Uni, how are things with Kite? What about our backup?
Looks like they're busy guarding the artillery. They're not going anywhere. Anyone's moving right now, it's us.
Let's go! If the front line breaks, we're all dead! But the position! We can handle this ourselves! Go on, move it!
Good job, team. Uh-oh. Oh.
Alevnis! That's what's hitting us! Well, now we know.
It's do or die, Noah.
Got it!
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Noah, show 'em your talent!
Overclock Buster. Talent arts are stronger than normal arts. The talent art can be activated by pressing A once its circular gauge is full. A talent arts gauge is recharged by performing actions expected of a character's role, called role actions. Huh. If you can meet the requirements for arts that give bonus effects for positioning, your talent art icon will flash red and your talent art gauge will charge up a lot. Okay. Combos and critical hits. Okay, got it. Oh yeah, the cancel, yeah. I still remember that from Xenoblade 2. You can cancel auto attacks into arts and arts into talent arts. Got it. Doing this speeds up the execution, letting you deal more damage quickly. So arts, auto attack into arts, and then to talent arts. Okay. I have to edge thrust from behind. Edge thrust. So I'll cancel it. There we go. So I have to charge up. Do it from the side. One more hit, I'll do AoE. There we go. Now from behind, I'll do a edge thrust again. Good. Well, okay, it's almost there. No! Get closer? Okay. I'll do it from the side. Attack first. Cancel. Okay, I'll stay behind. cancel. There we go. AoE. There we go. Back attack's looking good. Slice. Oh, I missed the timing. I missed the hit too, dang. Okay. Hang in there, hang in there. Next hit. Good topple. I'll go behind. Nice. Attack up here. Okay, nice. I actually like that, the attack up circle. That's cool. Oh, I'm gonna go behind. Almost there. Overclock Buster's up. Let me get back attack in first. Slice. There we go. AoE. Lands needs healing. Go behind. To the side. Go behind. Back attack's looking good. Easy peasy. Oh man.
Victory! Victory is ours! We won! We won!
Victory! Yeah!
Your lives are ours!
Uh. Hmm. That was quick.
Every one of us is born looking like this. As soldiers. As weapons for slaying Agnians. Yes. All of us live only to fight.
Cut that out! Stupid! Lower!
Nice one, Lance.
Too early for that. Look, it's you they're after here.
Just take out their attackers and we're golden. They're gonna get it handed to them. Flickering hoop. You're as slippery as Noah sometimes.
Uni! Chick never shuts up! Kite! Range darts!
Easy.
Uni!
Didn't account for Kite. I snuffed this up.
You okay? Uni?
Cheers for that. You're a lifesaver, Yoren.
Sparking deadweight. Hey! Change of plan. Kite, you keep firing and don't stop.
Oh, what?
Whatever you want.
Huh?
Go ballistic. Just draw their attention. Because what we're after here is that lame duck.
Yoren? But he's bottom of the class. Why bother?
Thing is, the brat's still a decent healer. Get it?
Ah, right. So we're playing by the book here.
Pisses me off. But the fight will be good as one.
Yeah! Uni! Take out Kite!
Can't! They've got the advantage. And they're behind cover.
Noah, can we flank them?
They're not in their usual formation.
Wait, what?
We're snuffed. Kai's just a decoy, so they're really after...
Quick thinking, Lance.
Lance?
Tough guy, but you can't hold out forever.
Spark!
Lance! You stay put. They want to take you out the running.
Yeah!
Yeah, but don't you leave that snuffing spot. Why would you... All that I am is yours! Now,
should have done that much sooner!
That smirk. Jeez. Protect Euron at all costs, yeah.
Get off me! Had to go and play the hero, didn't he?
You really think you could have taken them?
I think Yoren did the right thing. If he hadn't used his powers back there, you'd have been first out of the running.
Yeah, but still. Didn't have to go get himself killed for it.
Come on, he was trying to protect you. He lured in Garvel's gang, gave us a chance to turn it around. You know who wasn't up to it? We weren't.
Yeah, but...
Just stop it! No more arguing. It's my fault. I should have just done a better job. Then we'd have won.
Hey,
So much for getting to the final, huh? Sorry. I let us down on your big day. I'm so sorry.
what big day?
The birthday.
What? Whose?
Yours, dummy. It's your second term, right? Remember?
Ah.
A win would have been a nice surprise. Lance was pretty fired up too, weren't ya?
Cut it out.
Hey,
What?
you'll apologize, right?
Might do, might not.
We each have a lifespan of 10 years.
10
We call
years?
them terms. Life begins with our first term and ends at the close of our 10th. And over the course of those 10 years, we fight continually. Though in reality, there aren't that many who can hold their flame for the whole 10 years. Most lose their lives on the battlefield before they reach year 10. But those who do survive to the end are honored in a special service. We call it the homecoming.
Morning, Yoren.
Hey, Noah. Morning. Morning, Lance.
Get a move on. Quick, we're gonna miss the homecoming.
First one they've ever had here, right?
Oops.
Yeah, isn't it awesome?
Homecoming, huh? What do they do after homecoming? Oh.
Whoa! Even the Queen's come out.
So that's Her Majesty, huh?
Wow, I've never seen her before.
Oh.
so cool. I heard the stories, but this is just wild. That's gonna be me someday. Just you try and stop me. You guys too. You're totally making it with me.
Of course!
And you, Noah, right?
Huh? Sure. Yeah, you bet.
Our lives came from the Queen, and we all lived for a chance to take part in the homecoming. The chance to return to the Queen's embrace. Carrying out 10 years of service fighting. That was our whole world. Nobody ever thought to question it. Until that day.
Do you have to?
Huh?
You shouldn't be sending those guys off like that.
What? Why not?
Why are you like this, Noah? It's Agnes, our enemy?
Well, yeah. They don't have an officer, though, to send them.
Yeah, they all bit the dust thanks to us.
So what?
Look, there's no rule not to.
Then what, you're just gonna keep going? I don't get you, Noah.
I know we're putting our lives on the line, but still.
Yeah, we get it already.
Friend or foe, someone has to lay them to rest. For that is my role as an officer.
Right.
Is my voice that deep?
Shot at you. Wasn't trying to be anyone specific. Right. I've had about enough of all this depressing crap. Let's head back and hit the showers. I'm all gunked up with blood and sweat.
Bye, transport. Guess we missed it again.
Oh, bollocks! Oh, Noah always does this. How many times is it we've had to walk home now?
Ooh. Hey, Clinton. Welcome, welcome. There are places across the ocean that will give you, or across the world, that will give you EXP once found. Yep, landmarks, I remember. Incapacitated. Yeah, lost landmark.
Never seen this place before.
Minimap. Yeah, I'm covering the minimap. Press the right button. Right circle. Navigational assistance, yeah. Tough enemies, alright.
Alright, let's head back to Colony 9.
Oh, right, I could just play like this. What'd they say, Colony 9? This looks so good. Yeah, 9, sweet. Alley-oop? Okay. Those collectibles over there.
Are we the last ones here? Sorry I made you wait.
Ah, it's fine. We're used to it. This is something decent, right?
Oh boy. A lot of pickups here. Nice. I feel like I'm gonna spend a long time in this game. Monolith figured out how to make it look great handheld as well. It's impressive. Right. I heard they improved it like a lot. I think, yeah, off stream I'll probably do like grinding. So if I ever do like a big story quest, we'll see. I might do it on stream, but this one's gonna be a long game. That's what I know. This one's gonna be a huge game. It's gonna take me a while to get through this one.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Edge thrust! Come here!
I missed. The bunnets.
I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
You could try a little harder. No, enemy's broken away from me. Come here!
Ooh.
Cheers, you're the gem.
Go from behind. Flap. Go to the side. Flap. Nice.
Way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
I wonder if playing on hard has his downsides.
Oh, this is rare.
Oh, nice. Man, there's a lot of stuff. I'm glad I don't have to press a button to pick them up. Is there fall damage? There is. This ain't the way to Colony 9. Dang. Oh, level 43. Yikes. Yeah, that's kind of dangerous. Okay, I'm gonna look around.
The secret to a long life is knowing when to leg it.
Looks a little dangerous. Just a little. I'll stay to this side. The light flyer. I'm on to ya.
Fight with focus.
Slash.
Practically know this one by heart.
Enemy reinforcements, come here! I got something for you! You're a lifesaver. Hey! Too bad. Sounds good to me. Looking good, Noah!
Let me get a back hit on it. Oh, okay, it's dead. There we go.
Enemy's broken away from me. Come here! I got something for you! Thanks!
All right, things are getting good.
Bullet rush!
From behind.
Edge thrust! Hey! This isn't too
I
bad.
wish we could have avoided that.
We aced that one.
We aced it. Alright.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Uppercut! Slap! Come here! I got something for you! You're a lifesaver. Break! Lightning blast!
Ooh.
Edge thrust!
Easy peasy.
Alright, next! Oh wait, it's over.
There's so much, so much to do.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
There we go. From the side. Good, good. Oh, I'm pressing the square. I'm pressing X to pick things up. Genshin habits coming in. Got the sparkly.
What's with that one?
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
We got the initiative.
Remove aggro first. Nice. There we go. From behind. Now from the side. Now AoE. Wow, they went down really quick. Oh.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Good aggro. Oh, wrong move. From behind. Oh, didn't cancel it. Hey. I want to beat them all up.
Whoa, got a rare dude right here.
Some good stuff over there. Level 41s? Jeez, okay. It's fine.
We've been spotted.
Yeah, okay. I thought the 41 got me. Good aggro. Area of effect healing. Uni's healing ring. Green aura. Okay, stand inside it. Got it. Healing circle. Healing circle! There we go. Nice. Heals good. Oh, Lance. He's gonna die. Heal him. Can I do commands? No, not yet. Come on. Good save.
Just getting warmed up.
Okay, I'll spend some time to heal a bit. The auto healing coming through. Looking good. Looking good. What's this? Friends, wait. What's the matter, Riku? Oh no, just because friends are worn out from battle is no excuse to not pay attention to surroundings. Direct eyes right here, right there. Oh hey, an abandoned container. If it's been cast off like trash, is it even worth trying to salvage it? Victory can make soldiers sloppy, neglectful of battlefield aftercare tasks. Thanks to Noppon rearguard, Noah and friends survive battle, go home with Bum Bum in single piece. Don't friends think friends should heed advice of experienced colleague? I guess maybe we should. Oh, so you're a badass now, Riku. Maybe next time you want to join us on the front line, huh? That sound fun? Hey Lance, go easy, Riku's just trying to help us out here. Containers in the field. So they're like chests. Item rarity. Okay. Legendary, rare, and common. So purples are the really good ones, okay. Legendary, rare, and common. Got it.
I hope we can make use of this.
Can we make use of that? Attack stone. Equip accessories. Nice. Ooh. Accessories are pieces of gear that characters need to equip. Yeah. B means it's been equipped. Got it. Close the menu. Okay. Oh, I can't click anything else? Expansion pass is here already. I can't click anything else. Okay. That's a cool menu. Alright. I kinda wanna go right. Oh, it's just the wall, okay. Oh, ad breaks. I forgot about those. Dang. After this cutscene, I'll run an ad break. Hey, is that? Dead. Must have snuffed it en route back to Colony 9. Rough deal. Yeah, and with all that life left on the clock. Just wait a moment, would you? I ought to take care of the off-seeing. Of course, we have time. Soldier husks. Helps the fallen pass on. Sending off any husks you find on the field will build your affinity with the colonies they belonged to. And in this case, it would be Colony 9.
Time to do the right thing, eh?
Wow. Okay. It still looks like a bit of a walk, so I'll run an ad break right here. Thanks for sticking around. Boom. Here it comes. 2 minutes of ads. Watch out, watch out. I'll beat up some enemies in the meantime.
Never seen this place before.
Oh, this is rare.
Hey, this one means business.
Come here! I got something for you! Thanks! Enemy's broken away from me! Come here! I got something for you! Thanks! Extra! Hide the craft! Nothing going!
Powering! Eat it!
I've got to push through this!
Hang in there!
One more. Nice. Lands. Keep tanking it.
Enemy's broken away from me! Yeah, come here! I got something for you! Thanks! Hair trigger! Round B! I'm not done! Now I'm ready to make some waves!
Nice. Some fish enemies.
Here we go,
Oh.
guys. Right on. Make sparks fly, Noah. Ha!
Can I attack in the water?
I got something for you.
I can, that's sick.
Hey, this isn't too bad. Nice one, Wampa. Extra. Ground. We've got them pinned down.
Got them!
I'm here.
Hey, you barely messed anything up today.
Take this. Extra. That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Holy moly. So like, okay, well ad breaks are almost done.
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one by heart.
Come here. I got something for you. Thanks. Hey, this isn't too bad. Nice one, Wampa.
I didn't know they had a
You're on fire, lad.
water combat here. That's kind of awesome. I don't remember if Xenoblade 2 had water combat. I don't think it did. This is kind of sick. Well, this guy's just...
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one by heart.
The water comment doesn't make much sense, but yeah, I kind of love it too, honestly. That's huge. It's such a hassle fighting enemies, like when you can't, you know, melee them, slice them up close.
Round B.
So this is huge. I like it a lot. I missed. Sweet. There's a chest over there. There's a fish here too. I'm on to you. Oh, that's so awesome. I love it. I love this. Oh, I messed up my timing. Messed up my timing again, dang. Here we go. Wow, you toppled it in the water, no way! Nice. Very clean. Nice. From behind. Slice. Big damage. I remember before, Xenoblade 2 had like a attack canceling just by moving. Let me just let it rock. One. Yeah, I can't tell if that one, the second hit's stronger.
Hey, come here.
What's up? Oh, okay.
Guys, get ready to fight. Come here. I got something for you. Thanks.
Oh, from back. Aggroed on me. Okay, we're good. Nice. From the side now. Oh, okay. All good.
Say, isn't this valuable?
Nice. No pawn coin. Huh. Oh, I missed an item there. I'm on it. This game looks great. I mean, there's not much going on there. There's a lot of ground textures and mountain textures.
This is something decent, right?
I'm just happy to be playing Xenoblade again. Dang. Is there a way to go through here? Yeah.
Enough for our daily hygiene needs, eh?
No. There's no substitute for a proper bath.
Jump in a puddle. Hey, yeah, we're good for today. There's so many enemies. Since I'm playing on hard, I definitely have to tackle them all. Okay, over here. We got aggro bunnies here. Positioning in battle. Certain arts affect the will change based on your position relative to an enemy. Optimize your position. Yeah. Like back attacks. Yeah. Okay. Player enemy positioning. The arrow icon displayed above the arts icon shows you the position of the player character in relation to the target. Okay. So I'm behind. I'm at the side. I'm in front. Got it. So since I'm behind, I have to use back attack. Okay, I'll cancel it. There we go. If I'm on its side, I have to use side break. Very nice. Oh, okay, good. From behind. Alright, comes the overload. Or the overclock. Oh, I missed. There. Big smash.
Right, next. Oh wait, it's over.
Level 1's up there. I don't think I can get up there yet. Go around.
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one by heart.
Come here, I got something for you.
You're a lifesaver. Ground beat. It's all coming together.
Easy peasy.
Right. Let's push on. We got the initiative. Nice one. Make this
Come
quick.
here, I got something for you.
Nice. Yep. Ooh.
Come on, keep going. What were they gonna do? Make me yawn myself to death?
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one by heart.
Come here, I got something for you.
Thanks.
Topple. It's all coming together. I could have handled that on my own. You guys are just too strong.
Oh, another soldier.
Here we go, guys.
Right on. Make sparks fly, Noah. Come here, I got
Aggro on me.
You're a
Now we're good.
lifesaver.
now. Take that, right?
Come on,
Keep going.
Nice.
Let's push on.
They're from Colony 9. Noah, will you do the honors? Time to do the right thing, eh?
Oh, my plumage is everywhere.
Where even am I? Okay. Little lone bunnet here.
Bunnets, it's
Ah, it spotted me.
Let's use combos to wipe them out. Noah, you break their starts. I'll follow up afterwards.
Art combos. Landing certain arts one after another in a set order is called a combo. Only arts with special status effects can start a combo. You're right. Topple. Oh, okay, break, topple, daze, burst. Burst.
For it, Noah. Break the enemy with a sword strike.
Okay, sword strike, huh? Gotta wait for the cooldown.
The enemy with a sword strike.
Power ring.
It's gonna die. My cooldown.
For it, Noah. Break the enemy with a sword strike. Uppercut.
My cooldown.
For it, Noah. Break the enemy with a sword strike.
Break. Topple. Daze. Win the battle. Yeah, okay. I think that was scripted, okay. Training drills. These drills will allow you to go over anything you may have missed initially. Nice. Got some goods over here. Goods over there too. Okay. Oh, and another body.
There's Colony 9.
That's
Always
Colony
a
9.
welcome sight.
Those sparkles over there.
They're from Colony 9. Noah, will you do the honors?
What's the rush? There's a lot of stuff to collect here.
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one by heart. Got you!
Extra. I'll keep up the attack.
Okay, if we're doing a combo, I'll start with a side strike here.
Power ring!
I should probably just start with a side strike. That would be the best option.
Extra. Yeah. Keep up the offensive. Have it.
I could have handled that on my own. We aced that one.
All these veggies. Kind of get that shiny one. Where is it at? Where is it at? Probably up there. There you are.
Huh? Is that? Here we go, guys.
Right on. Make sparks fly.
Okay, if I start with a side strike, after I get aggro off, the days should come sooner. Just like that, yeah. Now I can do bigger damage at the back. Yep.
Alright, things are getting good.
That's a good strat. Get the topple quickly.
Come on, keep going. Right. Let's push on.
Oh, this is rare.
Nice.
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one by heart.
Hey, thanks.
Uppercut. Come here. I got something for you.
You're a lifesaver.
There's the break. There's the topple. There's the days.
Power ring! Eat it!
Nothing going.
Nice.
This veteran Temtamara. Alright, next. Oh wait, it's over. Whoa, got a rare dude alright.
Cracker nut. Cool.
I'll whack him good. Come here, I got something
Okay.
for you. You're a lifesaver. Nothing. Enemies broken away from me.
Oh, they were aggroed on me. Did less damage.
Enemies broken away from me. Right, come here, I got something for you. Thanks.
Nice.
Extra. We've got them pinned down.
Hey. You know, I miss the feeling of grinding, honestly. In Genshin, you don't have to, like, grind as much. It's all in domains. But I'm actually getting stronger every time I fight these guys. Feels good. Good topple. Area effect, they're all clustered. Good, good. Oh, bad timing. Run! He's dead! Okay. I'm gonna die! Okay, good recovery. Get a healing circle. Yeah. Uni's down. That's okay. We're good. Okay, that was actually kind of close. Yikes.
Oh, look what I found.
That was a close one. Good. Oh, wait. I could probably equip them with some accessories. Extends break duration. Feather band. Boost damage dealt to aerial life. I'll give that to Uni. He's a ranged. I'll just give him a chrome scarf here. Skills. Okay. Key item, cool. Settings. Amiibo! I forgot about Amiibo. Okay. Let's go back to Colony 9. What's that over there?
This is something decent, right?
Where'd all this stuff come from? Didn't I run around here before? Did they respawn? Oh, that kind of feels good. Unlike Genshin, where you have to wait like a whole day. Man. I forgot how these kinds of games hook you. Sweet, okay. Although Colony 9 is there... Oh, that's a... It's a chest.
Wonder what's inside.
Nopon coin. Did I get them both? All those little collectibles respawn frequently. It's better to just grab them as you head towards the destination. Got it. Thank you. I guess the enemies respawn too, because I think I beat... No, I didn't beat those guys up yet. But oh man, this feels good.
Got a rare doodah right here.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the colony now. Oh, skip. Ah, made it back at last. What a hike. Such long walking's tough on legs of Riku. Riku totally pooped. It was a massive battle, but we don't seem to have taken too many injuries, fortunately. Yeah, well I guess that's the upside of going against a low-ranked no-mark colony like that. On the flip side, we didn't manage to fill up the flame clock all that much. Flame clock? It's all for the best. At least we've all come back in one piece. I agree, and anyway, we should be all right on that front for the time being. Noah, talking out here just wastes time. How about friends move chatter into Bath? Good thinking. Let's do that. There's a lot of meshing of mechons and all stuff like that. The flame clock shows the amount of life's flames harvested from defeated enemies. The amount of flame will decrease as time passes. Your character's stats will increase as the flame clock gauge fills up, so try to keep the gauge filled up as much as possible to maintain the stat increases. Interesting. Benefits of talking. If you see a star by a character's name, it means they have something new to say. That's nice. Talking to a person for the first time will also increase your affinity with their colony. Good. Hey Trish, what's up? I'm pressing Y to talk. A blade. Homo. Harala. This feels so good. It just reminds me so much of old Xenoblade. It's nice. Quest over there. Okay, I'll just talk to this person. Alright, let's have a move on. The flame clock, huh?
Like my worries away.
And with how late we are, it should be empty too.
The bath, huh? Can't believe it's been about five years since 2. Dang. It's been a while. Wow.
Say, you know how you became an officer after what happened?
I guess, yeah.
Does it still hurt?
No. I can't say I'm totally over it, but I'm getting there. I've sent so many of our comrades. A lot's happened. Both for me and those sent on. Anyway, worry about him. Poor guy. Pushes himself too hard.
What can we do? He's been like this for ages. He never got to apologize, so... you know.
You guys talking about the battle? Don't worry about the bonus points, because I'll have nabbed them all.
The snuff you on about? I'll have you know I clocked up a fair bit more.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm the one who took the heavy off its hinges. They give you loads of points.
Ooh, big deal. If that heel had come a few seconds later, you'd be sleeping in the dirt.
Yeah, no, that was part of the plan. You couldn't tell. I just felt like giving you the credit. But don't worry, you can thank me later.
Huh? You're a right muppet, Lance.
All right then. Off to bed with me.
Yeah, all that walking's really done a number on me.
I'm sorry.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah.
Where are we going? Oh, we're going to bed, right?
On our gear before I kit.
Lance, you're being very diligent.
Oh man, I'm gonna be playing this for a long time, jeez. Okay, time to hit the sack, maybe? Rest in your tent? Yeah, let's go. Sure, let's do it. Rest 2 max, resting very serious business. Indeed. Hey, Clinton. Uh-oh. Oh, already? Sirens. What's going on?
An emergency assembly.
It's the crack of dawn, guys.
Why?
One more?
No idea.
What do you mean?
We better take a look.
This is Xenoblade 3.
We got to run through the Pharaonis interior.
I think no one knows that, Lance.
Yeah, we knew that already. Yeah. Hey. I'll go over there. Okay. What's over here? Can I jump up? No, I can't. Dang. I don't think there's anything up here. There is nothing up here. Oh, but there is a container.
Wonder what's inside.
Napalm coin. Cool. Nice skip. Good. The grab? Yep. Okay, let's see. Meeting time.
Remind me.
Am I ending the stream
what are we
soon?
lining up
No, I'm
for
still playing.
here?
Royal decree from the castle. They say an enemy armored unit's approaching this area. Come on, man. I've got to sleep and everything.
Friend's fault for staying up late.
His voice is low.
And whose fault was it I couldn't sleep? I asked you to do the maintenance on my power frame, but you totally messed up my settings.
Uh-huh. That probably different frame. Riku is popular guy one, crushed by weight of fans asking to do favors. Sometimes mix up orders. Man, if configs bamboozle, why not fix by self?
That's why I didn't get any sleep, furball.
I'm here to announce today's mission. You have one target. It's currently on course for the suppression area here.
Yikes.
Judging from the mass, it's expected to be large in size. And based on its speed, we estimate it will reach the Alfeto Valley at 0100 hours. Notably, the target's emitting a considerable amount of ether energy. As for your mission, deploy at the canyon by the designated time. Investigate and destroy the source of ether.
Commander, one question.
Out of line, soldier.
About this target. Can we assume it's from Agnes?
We don't know. We haven't been able to confirm, but it seems that they're also gunning for it. This would suggest it should be seen as part of a different enemy force. Combat with Agnian troops in the area is also expected. Details will be sent to your Iris after deployment. Clear? You are to remain vigilant throughout the operation. Dismissed.
We'd better start preparing to move out too. Noah, mate, do you want to go to the commissary to do some equipment shopping? Gotta get him togged out with some with something a bit more solid, yeah? Make him a bit less squishy. You should be flush with cash since we just got the reward for the Colony Sigma job, right? I'll show you some top-notch accessories. Could do worse than take a bit of advice from the battle-worn hardcase like Mwamba, huh? Cheers, Mwamba. Then we go to commissary? Camilla's taking point on distribution around this time, I reckon. Taking point. Good to know. Alright, let's go take care of the prep then. Huh. Preparing for battle. Current objective, got it. Items are purchased with gold. They can be sold for G in shops. An item that has scales icon on it is a sell-only item with scales on it, got it. Their only use is to be sold, so gather as many of them as you can to save lots of G for what you want to buy.
Noah, move those trotters. Let's
Oh
get
boy.
ourselves kitted out with some good gear for the road ahead.
Hey Camilla.
What to buy?
Okay, let's buy. Purchased accessories can be sold back at the same price. That's nice. Boost maximum HP. Oh, for Lance. A bronze temple guard, eh? Nice, nice. Should make our job a bit easier at least. Oh yeah, hurry up and put it on already. Yeah, I'm on it. You can equip accessories via character accessories in the main menu. Yep. Open the main menu. Yeah, didn't we already cover this? What? Yeah, okay. I do feel a bit tougher already. Wow, that's the mark of a good piece of gear. The commissary is stacked with useful bits and bobs like that. You want to stop by every now and then. Anything to get an extra edge in the fight against Agnes, right? If you show consistent results, the colony might be promoted too. Be right back? Cool. That'll improve the quality of the equipment on offer here as well. We'll do our best to help make it happen. Thanks, Mamba. Alright. So we're all geared up then. Let's get over to the plaza, double time. Yeah. Huh? Really? Well, that's a pickle. Oi, Noah, what's going on? We going or not? Yeah, sorry, it's just... He looked troubled somehow. Oh, Spark's sake. You're gonna put on your goody two-shoes cap now? Fine, let's see what's up then. A quest will update when you have made progress in it. Press left or right to switch quest category. Destination map. You can also press plus to check the map of your immediate vicinity. Ah, okay. Alright, let's see.
There's so much choice.
So things with a scale is for selling. Whoa. Okay. Interesting way of selling. Well, there might be a better way. Sort by rarity. Good. Canceling? Nah, who needs that? Boost dexterity. Boost aggro. Reduces aggro. Boost the amount of HP restored. I don't know what dexterity does. Is that like crits? The better way comes soon enough. Okay. Where the game will just auto sell stuff for you. Okay, thank you. That's important. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I think I'll just... Well, I guess I am playing on hard. Revived allies. Reduces aggro, increases aggro. Block rate, boosts block rate. Healing. No, I think I'm fine for now. How's Uni looking? A feather band. Okay, well, Noah needs the attack stone. Lans needs the... What is it? Yeah, this one. She is support, so I'll give her maybe some healing stuff. Revived allies. I think that would work. HP restored to self? No, I'll just... Okay, Armored Veil. Did I buy it?
What to buy?
Oh, I did buy it. Prayer necklace. Dang, my bad. Good, good, good. Okay, we're Gucci now. What are these guys up to? Alright, let's see what's up. Oh, there's more people. Ninth term. Do you know something we don't? Interesting idea. Hey Rold, something the matter? Oh, Noah. It's nothing. I don't want to distract you from the big mission. Maybe it'll help us out both in the end. Come on, tell us what's wrong. Haha, nosy as ever I see. Thanks though. You know about that urgent mission I issued this morning? Urgent mission issued this morning, I suppose. It came up so suddenly we didn't have time to ready all the resources for the plan. I mean, we literally just finished fighting against Colony Sigma. Pretty frustrating, yeah. We could pick the stuff easy enough, but there's not enough hands to go around, so I'm not sure I can make up the shortfall. If that's all there is to it, I'd be happy to help. It'll be a quick job with more people, right? You would, really. We've been assigned to the mission too, so we're going to need those supplies. Well then thanks, that's a load off my mind. Sure thing, what do you need? Here's the rundown. Chewy radishes, 3. Clusterels, also 3. Finally, 2 portions of rich fish meat. I put the request up on the Collectopedia board. Would you mind double checking that you can see it? Collectopedia card, got it. Oh, it's a card. From quests in the main menu. Quests. Oh. Right, I've got it memorized. Sorry for the hassle, and thank you. The fish meat comes from the piranhaxes swimming around the colony entrance. As for the chewy radishes and the clusterels, I think I remember picking them around here as well. Or around there. So it's all in the colony area then. Great. At least we don't have to go too far. And with us on the case, we'll get this done well quick. I appreciate it. Once we collect all the items, we'll just put them up in the Collectopedia card, yeah? Exactly. Once you've registered them there, come talk to me again. I'll be here checking and packaging the goods. Alright, will do. Yep. We're going down deep. Okay. Oh, was that a good idea? Okay, we're fine. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Alright, alright.
Should be some juicy piranha axes ahead. Let's get the rich fish meat from those.
Nice.
I'm all for it. Come here, I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Hey,
Okay, here comes the side attack.
When's the battle happening?
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
There we go. Good topple. Good days. There we go. Fish meat done. Next, we're going up.
This is something decent, right?
Oh, sparkly.
Huh? Is that? We've been spotted.
come here, I got something for you.
Thanks.
Slide. To the back. Good, good.
We've got them pinned down. Extra! That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah?
Those
Lance
chewy
wants something a
radishes
bit
and cluster
meatier.
rails should be growing nearby, I reckon.
Yeah, they are. Another sparkly.
Huh? Is that? Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Aggro on me. Aggro broken.
Smooth as always, Noah. Eat it. Come on.
Nice.
Right. Let's push on.
What's left here? Okay, time to register the items then. Check the relevant card. Let's register the goods.
It's looking complete.
Nice.
We'll have to register the materials we gathered on Rold's Collectopedia card.
Well, I picked up something. Let's see. Boost block rate by 20%. Boost HP, boost block rate. He's definitely more of a blocker. Alright, we're going back. This colony is very tiny. Oh, it's the rear gate. Okay. Huh. A royal decree, huh? Hey, Rold, we're back. We got all the things you asked for. Yeah, I saw the notification. Thanks a lot. That should be us then. I can arrange the necessary supplies now. You can, great. Then we're glad to have been of service. I'll be sure to repay you after the big op. Be sure to come back alive, eh? Of course we will. I've never used them before, but those Collectopedia cards sure seem nifty. Well, duh. They let you know what your fellow soldiers need so everyone can chip in. Give you an example. I'm always on the lookout for fortune clovers, right? But they're a right pain to spot. So if I pop a request on my card, someone else might see it and send me one if they find it. That's the rough idea. So let me get this right. We got this wicked system at our fingertips and you're using it to dig up weeds? That's so dumb. You dare. We're all soldiers here. You never know if you'll still be here tomorrow. But still, it's a nice feeling when someone you've met remembers you, thinks about your needs. Yeah, it's a good system. Whoever made it had the right idea. Hey, Clinton. I bet you've been checking up on your Colony 9 buddies every now and then through your iris, eh? Absolutely. Well, you just be sure to check on me as well, alright? Make it a daily ritual. Way ahead of you, Mama. Would recommend to make tracks for assembly point about right now. Shoot, you're right. We're assembling by Colony 9 front gate, right? Let's go as soon as you're ready to decamp. I should be good to go. Take a look. Setting up arts. You can set up characters' arts by going to the characters' art main menu. Arts can be customized for each character. Select arts. Yep. First off, you need to select an existing art to be replaced with a new one. Ground beat. Next up, select an art set to the selected slot. Air slash. Once you've set air slash, you can leave the menu. What's Shadow Eye? That's like, okay, that's like aggro down, I think.
We should review our arts and skills every now and again.
You don't know how glad I am to have a great guy like you around now.
What's gotten into you?
If we got things to get off our chest, now would be a good time to say them, huh?
Yeah, nothing better than unburdening yourself.
The front lines. Here we go.
Yeah! Now we're bringing out the big guns. What's up?
Our rank, it is copper, right?
Talking about colony ranks. I mean, we did win big yesterday. It'll only be a matter of time before we make iron. That'll be it.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Uh-huh. Looks like they're rolling out silver rank for this operation.
Silver rank? What would they be doing here?
Orders are orders. Can't complain about their help, though.
What a mission.
We're moving out. Wedge formation until point D. Don't fall behind.
It's almost time to run an ad break again, dang. After this cutscene. Hey, what's up? I'm getting a call from Rold. Hey Noah, sorry to be a pain in the bum, but I was wondering if you'd mind doing me one more huge favor. Sure, no problem at all. What's the trouble? It's just, I happened to skim over everyone's Collectopedia cards earlier and... well, looks like a bunch of people are still a bit behind on preparations for the big mission. If you happen on anything they could use while you're out and about, would you mind throwing it to them using the cards? I hear you loud and clear. When we find the materials, we'll just register them on the cards, alright? That's right, same as always. Sorry, and thanks again. That Rold sure likes sticking his beak into other people's business. Remind you of anyone else we know, eh, Lance? Ha! Bang on. Still, at least there's rewards attached to it. I say we go for it, that way everyone benefits. How very like Lance to weigh benefits so careful like. What you say, Furball? Alright, alright. Let's get our heads back in the game and be on our way to Alfedo Valley. Oh. Nice. Skip travel. Ah, okay. In the map. Normal, elite, unique, and lucky. Normal monsters. Got it. Elite monsters. It's a blue around it. Unique monsters. Elite. Lucky. Enemies that you'll be lucky to find out on the field. They're as strong as normal monsters, but will give out far better rewards. Good. Okay. When enemies perform certain actions, you will see a red exclamation mark icon displayed. They might drop items or cause rare enemies to appear. It pays to stay observant. Wow.
There's a lot of ground between us and Alfeto Valley.
We shouldn't burn ourselves out.
Okay, I'm gonna run an ad break.
Too strong, okay?
Watch out, watch out. Gonna do some grinding a bit. Here we go. Side quest?
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Crush now! Sons, come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
Air slash is nice.
Move as always, Noah. Got this.
Take this! Extra! Crush now!
Power win. Got this.
Uppercut! I gotta push through this!
Hang in there, I'll heal you. Group heal.
Got them pinned!
Ooh.
Eat it.
Have it! Arrow burst!
I'll keep up the attack.
Smooth as always, Noah.
Overclock buster!
Got this.
Have it! Hey! Eyes here! You're a lifesaver! Come on! Keep going!
So, when's the battle happening?
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Come here! I got something for you! Thanks! Top one!
Power win.
Oh, the timing messed up there.
Air flash! Arrow burst! Uppercut!
Got you.
Nothing going! Take this! Extra!
To the side.
Right the glove!
Eat it.
Take bullet rush!
You cancel. Good cancel. Nice. Find. Nice.
Can't lose when I'm with you.
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one by heart.
Ooh, maybe I should have waited for his health to come back. Serious music. Good topple. The lens isn't looking so good. Okay, we're gonna have to dip. Okay, that's the first retreat. That was the first retreat. Let me check. Quests.
That's all of them.
Oh, perfect. Just like that, huh?
That's all of them.
Wait, what? Can you do it multiple times? What?
That's all of them.
No, I think it just claimed. Okay, yeah, look at the sparkles. East Fang necklace. What?
It's looking complete.
Oh, if I have it, then I just get it. They're repeatable, but you only get unique rewards once each. Okay, thank you.
It's looking complete.
Do I keep getting affinity by doing this?
That's all of them.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm out of Ever Revolt then. Got it. Yeah, I was kind of used to the old Flectopedia in the first Xenoblade. Okay, so these ones have rewards that I still have to get. Got it. Oh boy. I guess I can't fight that guy yet. But I can take on these guys.
Here we go, guys.
Right on. Make sparks fly, Noah. We got the initiative.
Nice one, Wappa.
Come here. I got something for you. Thanks.
Attack up here.
Topple. Hey, this isn't too bad.
Nice one, Wappa.
The topple missed. Dang.
Nothing going. You could try a little harder. You're on fire, Lance. Take this. Got that. Lightning blast. Uppercut slap.
I'll keep up the attack.
Go for the topple.
Hair trigger. Break. Topple. Arrow burst. Overclock buster.
Hey, big hit.
You guys are just too strong.
Attention. Attention? Uh-oh, what's going on over there? Skirmishes. You can engage in these battles by choosing a side to back up, when it can result in special rewards. You can hold ZR to focus on that location. I'm on it, I'm on it! Who will I assist? The Bunnets or the squad? Okay.
Here we go, guys. Counting on you, Noah. Have it.
Get the air slash in here.
Nice one, Wappa. Nothing
Back attack. There we go. Interesting. With different factions, this might be interesting.
Hang of this.
This is something decent, right?
Geez, these are scary. They're probably still tough.
Is that Lenny?
Lenny,
He looks worried. Let's ask him what's wrong.
are you alone here? The game's just starting and there's so much to do. Okay. I'll get the sparkly over here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's rough over there.
Huh? Is that? Huh? Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Uppercut. We got the initiative. Nice one, Wamba.
I missed. Gotta go behind.
Hey, you barely messed anything up today.
It's all coming together.
Power ring. Root heel.
Nice.
Right. Let's push on.
Oh, look over there.
Looks kind of devastating over here. What are they doing with Django and the others? Let's stop them. Yeah!
You're a lifesaver.
From behind now. There we go. I think behind will recover faster. Side strike. Good. Good, good. From behind. There we go.
That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Gotta head to bed. Yeah, I'm thinking about heading to bed soon too. Thank you for sticking around with me, Howling Platypus. I appreciate it. Yeah. Catch you next time. Have a good night.
Oh, this is rare. I hope we can make
I appreciate the tips. There's so many goods. There's so many things to do. Oh my goodness. I just want to collect everything. I think my Genshin brain's going in. Gotcha.
This isn't the way to Alfeto Valley. Come on, let's get the spark out of here.
There's so many enemies I want to beat up.
Oh,
Okay, I'll...
look over there.
Over where? Where? Oh, there's bodies up there too? Dang.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
Get the aggro off. There we go. If there's an AoE attack, then the other enemy will get notified. Right now it's turning a really blind eye. Next one. There we go. Nice. I missed! There we go.
Huh? What's that?
Holy moly.
Check this place out.
I need to check those bodies over there.
What's that?
If I see a lucky one, I'm gonna go for it every single time. Jeez.
Focus.
I practically know this one by heart.
Come here. I got something for you. You're a lifesaver. Hey, this isn't too bad. Nice one, Wamba. Extra popple. Air blast.
Nice.
On to the next. Nothing's going. Extra lightning blast. Hey, this isn't too bad. Nice one, Wamba. That was over way too soon. Oh, looks like we can go on from here.
How do I get up? There we go.
More friends lost.
Oh, that water's going down really fast. Oh, and it goes down to nothing? What's down there? Interesting. Level 21? Yikes. A little bit danger territory there. Okay. Let me see if I can tackle this level 3 dude over here. That'll be the last thing I'll do.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah.
We got the initiative. Enemy's broken away from me.
Let's see if I can do this. Take out the miners first. The miner enemies.
Enemy's broken
Good. Okay, now it's just this one. Doesn't look like that one's targeted yet. Health is looking good. Aggro on me. Okay, good. Okay, Overclock Buster's ready. Oh, okay. The real fight. To the side. I'll hold on to my air slash so I can get Overclock Buster. Okay. I should do it. Good cancel, nice. To the side. Lanz is going down, he needs healing! There's a healing circle, nice. Oh, because there's another enemy. Dang. Oh. Oh, okay, okay, okay. That's fine. That's good. Been conquered. Sweet. This little guy right here. One more hit. Hey.
It's 'cause I'm just that good.
Okay. Beat a tougher enemy this time. We'll call it here though. Xenoblade 3? Pretty great. Pretty great. I'm gonna do some grinding for a bit now. But yeah, this is pretty nice. I'll be back at it again later with more Xenoblade. That's for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll see what's up for gaming. We'll see. Okay. Thanks for sticking around. Bring it back next time. Talk to you later. Good night, good night. Thanks for the 100 bits, Steven. I appreciate it. Okay, call it later. See ya. Good night.